And we are back. And we improved the
Alright,
overlay.
just
Like all
switch
the racial
desktop.
slurs
No,
possible.
no, 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 no. We're not trying to get the channel destroyed already. We haven't gotten anywhere yet. Anywho.
Speed run.
Get canceled speedrun any percentage?
I'll
Is
be
that what you're telling
back.
me?
Have fun, you.
I don't like the implications of what I just heard. I don't know why. Okay, just things are happening. Anywho, last time when for those of you who were here, you ended up on the outskirts of what was the city? The city of oh god, it was in Osmond. Let me find the map. You okay, monkey boy? You're on the edge of the city of Elrin, enjoying the festivities of the festival that was happening. Some of you getting into a little bit of mischief and looking into possible means of escaping the circus.
I thought you said memes.
Yes, they were looking into memes, just memes.
Possible
we were
memes.
looking possible memes. One
Possible
of
memes. Oh, sorry.
you were very loud. I don't know where you you were very loud compared to everyone else. What the fuck?
From the depths.
Yeah, from the depths he rises, screams into the microphone. Uh, anyways, one of you meeting a interesting Allen individual who seemed to be intrigued by the circus, who told you he would stop by the tent later in the night. That individual being the one who I think muted and has probably walked away. He may still be here, but we don't know.
Who do you want? Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you want?
Why are you so aggressive to your DM?
Listen, I'm drinking, all right, and I have a wife beater on, or I'm about to.
Yo, you're drinking with a wife beater? Can I join you? That sounds fun.
Ugh, dude, I have no shirt on. I should turn on the feed. Just kidding.
Yo, no shirt on. That
Well,
sounds even funner.
actually, you can because it's not showing on the stream. I have a different overlay up, so if you guys want to turn your attention to the stream itself, you'll see the new overlay that the improvements.
Is it on
roll
Roll20?
Wanna.
We are on Roll20 right now, but also we are live on Twitch.
Okay.
Fuck you, Jared.
Anything stupid. So yes. What do you need, good sir? God, the heavens above.
Heavens above, yes. No, I was saying that you were
Heavens
the one
above.
who ran into an interesting Allen fellow who said he would come to the tent later in the night.
Hey, he called me a racial slur.
He did not call you a racial slur.
No,
he did
I
not
heard
do
it.
that.
Yet.
Any
Called me a dirty failing. I took that personally.
he did not. I can assure you, he did not say these things. Fuck off,
What if we just
Jared.
try to get his characters canceled?
Damn.
Oh, dude, if we were streaming the Plague campaign, I'd be canceled months ago.
Oh, this channel would be gone by now. That campaign has crossed a few lines that it should not have crossed, and it's not my fault. Anywho.
Yeah, no, it's my fault. I take responsibility. That is all my doing.
What were you doing to plan for this individual coming?
I asked Ember to scout ahead and see if she could alert me when he arrives.
Okay, so you'd have her kind of sitting, kind of near the entrance of the tent somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to see if I have some sound effects I eventually want to use. I don't think I want to use them right now, but.
And then I don't know why I'm back in the cart. Oh yeah, dude, I had passed out afterwards. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you went past out.
He said he would meet. He would meet over here, so I'm just gonna quickly roll a stealth roll as well.
I never made him a token. Shit. I just realized.
Yeah, you never made Ember a token.
Yeah, I'm failing as a DM in some places. It's fine.
Yeah, my beloved animal. You know this. I have animals.
Yes, your beloved animal. Ember is more normally invisible, so
You could do it where it's just invisible. Uh, I got what the fuck is that? I got a 25 for stealth roll, so I'm
25 for
up
stealth
here.
roll. Okay, so
Ooh.
you're chilling up there. I'm trying to see if I can find any sort of like thing to use as an icon.
Dude, I got you.
You got me? Are you gonna send me something?
No,
For
there you go. Smiley face.
that's gonna be
There
so
you go.
difficult to move around, bro.
But you just select it all once, and then
Can I
you're
group it?
Gucci.
I grouped it as one icon. There we go. Yeah, this will be him, because I failed as a DM. So you're sitting in there. Yeah, it's awful. I'm
So hard on yourself.
I am hard on myself because I've been sitting here for about 2 hours, marveling at something that I shouldn't have been marveling at, and instead been making an icon. But here
No,
we are.
you're a pretty good DM. I don't know what you're talking
I'm just
about.
an icon living.
You got some slander going on. I will not stand for it.
You will not stand for me talking myself down.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Stop doing that.
At least we have. At least I
Hey,
have
that's my fucking
somebody.
DM you're talking about.
Yeah. How take his
I'll
name out
spit
your
in your fucking
goddamn
mouth.
mouth.
So much aggression in front of me.
Hey,
I
let
don't
me
know
hear
what
the
to do.
slap.
Oh yeah.
That was an actual
You're
slap.
so angry. What you
Oh
want
yeah,
to
wait, hold on.
kiss
Let me
or
do a
something,
proper
bro?
slap. I'm gonna move my thing. There we go.
Didn't you say you had a wife beater on?
Yeah.
So like proper slap. I mean,
Did you not just hear me like shake my table?
No.
no, the joke was to hit your
I think my
girlfriend. That was the
mic
joke.
didn't pick it up. It's too loud.
Just, just mean, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Dumbass table, not even made of real wood. You little dirty bitch.
Why? Why? What? We are on a different level tonight. Holy shit.
You said, Hey, listen, I've been playing Elden Ring. All right, I'm mildly aggressive right now. The beer's not helping.
Yeah, I can tell. Holy
Just an
fuck.
alcoholic over here. Holy fuck.
Just an alcoholic, yes. That's what he is.
Just an alcoholic.
Yeah, so I'm standing by the gate, ready to absolutely Will Smith rock their shit.
Nah. No.
So you're. Why would you? Never mind. There's no point asking questions.
Abel's like sitting in the corner muttering to himself about shit that doesn't like exist. Like he's sitting there like, I want to kick the fuck out of Rykard, that dumbass lizard.
My God,
I had a
he's
nightmare.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I can't finish the
Okay.
bit, but yeah.
Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I
I
forgot
agree.
why.
I agree.
Why was there
Yeah,
random music that just played? What was that about?
because
I have no idea. I heard that too.
Felt like some anime stuff was about to happen. I found him a token, by the
yeah,
way.
that's some Sailor Moon intro kind of shit right there.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. It definitely wasn't a meme about Barbie.
There we go. I
Yo,
found
have
him
you
an
seen
icon.
the memes about people watching Barbie and hearing the atomic bomb explosion in like a couple of rooms over at the movie theaters?
God.
That's
All right.
actually
So
pretty cool, though.
roll me a perception check.
18.
18.
Actually, oh wait, I have advantage. Apologies.
I have
Oh,
advantage.
whoa, 24.
24.
Evan be like, someone hit the sound bar. Someone do it. I know someone has it.
Round bar.
I knew it. Yes, Jared.
As you're sitting there, kind of just like quietly waiting, you do notice a bright pair of eyes kind of peek around the corner on the staircase, kind of glance towards you, or like look towards you from underneath the, I guess the detective's hat that the Owlin was wearing before, and he says, "Sorry to keep you waiting."
All good. I'm just glad you actually showed up.
Is anyone else in here awake at the moment?
While I was leaving, did I notice if anyone else was up?
What time is it?
It would be like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, Leon's just getting drunk at a table.
And move your token
You
to a
mean drunk
table so you can
under the
be...
table?
At a table.
Anyway, um,
Wait, what
I
time
don't
is it in
think
game?
none of the other NPCs are currently up though.
no, all the NPCs are asleep. The only one you're not sure about is Gator, but no one really knows what Gator does.
That's fine. Gators.
Gator.
I don't think Gator would be an issue for this kind of scenario.
No. But yes,
What?
that's what you know.
Okay. All right. Um. Currently, most everyone is asleep. Leon is well, he's at the table having a few drinks. The animals
What's
may
the
pick
game?
us up,
World
but
time?
I don't think that would be an issue.
All right. I guess would you mind leading the way? Just do a little looking around to see what I can find.
How good are you at hiding, being stealthy?
It's kind of what I do.
Okay. All right. I'll still cast pass without a trace on both of us, and then I'll re-roll for stealth. Um, fuck, half in my head. What happened?
Someone died.
Who died?
Something. My switch fell while I was looking for a book.
Oh God, not the switch. No, no. I got a 36 on stealth,
Okay.
and then I'll just talk to him telepathically and just say, "All right, it's over this way," and then start moving.
Okay. The two of you begin making your way across. You don't hear a sound come
Okay,
from him
wait.
as he walks. Like you see his feathers like ruffle as he walks. They do not make a sound.
I'm gonna very quietly open this door and go in.
Leon, what's your passive perception?
16.
Oh yeah, you would not notice as these two come in. Okay,
And I'll
no dick drawing.
telepathically whisper. I'll just say this is the common area. The two larger chariots, I guess would that be a good description? Or cages? I think they look like cages, right?
They're carts.
The two larger carts house the animals, and the smaller ones around the outside house the performers. The upper room to the left is the med bay, and the room down to the right of us is where the heads as well as the bodyguards stay at. I don't know if any of them are currently awake.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. If you want to go back to whatever business you were taking care of before meeting me
Um,
here, I was just going to do a bit of looking around before heading out.
can I relay to Ember to tell him, inform him about the restraints we have, since I can't physically do it?
You have a bit of struggle doing this, as you know have tried to figure out but she does understand, or he understands what you are trying to say. And you see him appear on the shoulder of this Alan and kind of just whisper into his ear, just kind of whatever, like the details, and he kind of gives a few nods. You see his eyes kind of widen a little bit and kind of look towards your neck in particular. He kind
Um,
of reaches a hand out and says, "May I?"
yes, I'm assuming I can't say callers.
Yeah.
Okay. These things were created by a man named Cecil Hexcore. Seems to be a wizard, possibly, or just some form of arcane user. Um, crafted these. We're unable to remove them or speak of them.
He kind of gives a nod and you kind of realize that some of your words failed to come out, but you did get most of it out. And he does kind of like move his hand like to your neck to like feel to see if he can feel that like leather strap.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of nods a few times and just kind of says, interesting. It's almost entirely undetectable, even by touch.
It makes getting help very difficult.
Well, this definitely sweetens the pot for this entire thing for me.
If there's anything else I could help you with, I'll be over by the cart near the top.
He gives you a nod. Are you just gonna walk over to the cart?
Actually, before I go, I'll ask, would you want me to stay as lookout in case the guards come out from the bottom area?
I don't think that will be an issue. Um, you go along with your business as if I'm not even here.
Okay. And then yeah, I'll just go over here. Is there any alcohol I could grab?
There's some on the table Leon's at.
Yeah, Leon probably
Eligible.
has about like 4 bottles of fucking absinthe in front of him.
So as soon as I'm guessing as soon as I reach for the absinthe is when my stealth would drop, and then you just kind of see me just appear there.
Jesus
Yeah,
fuck.
you glance back as this happens too. Uh, the Allen completely vanishes. Like you didn't even hear him. He's just gone. You have no idea where he went. I'm just gonna kind of move his icon to the side of the screen, but he's not. You don't know where he is.
Fuck,
Currently.
when did you get here, dude? I didn't think I was this drunk.
Uh, I I just kind of woke up, restless sleeping. One of the dogs kicked me awake.
Uh, shit.
You
Uh,
mind if I join you?
yeah, come on, man. I'm trying to finish this before everyone else wakes up, so I don't gotta share it, but one extra person's not an issue.
I will actually, while you're sharing this, I want to say, yeah, I'll tip you. I'll give you 5 gold pieces and just go in case you ever need to grab anything that
Oh yeah, because you robbed a bunch of people last
requires
session.
other than tickets.
Shit. Yeah, I've been running low on tickets. I've been fuck. Yeah, sorry, just thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna start taking shots. Should I roll a con? I might roll a con check just to see how fucked up I get.
Yeah, roll a con check.
Gonna fucking match him, shit.
I am trying to fix something on the
Okay, I
screen.
got a
Hold
I
on.
got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah, Abel's not used to alcohol.
It would
I'll
appear to be
fucking
that
match him.
way.
So Tyler,
Yes.
my character has a feature based around gambling, based around the idea that he's very good at determining when the odds are in his favor.
Yeah.
So would this feature mean that he could like eyeball our friend here and be like, it'd be a good idea to bet that I could drink more than him?
Based on his size and your comparing your two sizes and then your experience drinking a bunch and him being clearly less experienced in it, it's probably a good chance of that. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Leon just looks at him and is just like, look, man, I gotta finish this stuff fast, so let's make it fun, yeah? How about how about 2 gold for whoever clears this bottle, huh?
Ah, hmm. I had to work hard to get some of this gold, but I could be interested. What are your wagering 2 gold as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in, one of us gets double, easy peasy, eh?
All right. Um, I'll start taking some shots, and then once I start feeling that it's hitting me a little too hard, I want a sleight of hand cast, purified food or drink to remove poison or disease, which would make it non-alcoholic.
You turned you turned wine into water. You did the
Yep.
reverse Jesus. Dear God. Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check. I will allow this.
I got a 21.
I feel like because like when Leon said it, it was like which one of us finishes the bottle first. So I feel like in Leon's head, it's just like this is just who empties it the fastest, and he downs the fucking bottle, no
Alright.
shots.
Both people
Oh.
though roll con saves. Your constitution save though, Abel, has changed due to it being now just water.
So let's see here.
I got a 17 on a con save.
Okay.
I'm already fucked up.
What was that?
Nat
That's-
20, baby.
He
Abel got a 17.
Leon barely beat you. Like he is that casting that spell seemed to have just slowed you down just enough not to be able to drink it as fast as him.
Well, deal's the deal, and I'll give him the what you said, 2 or 5?
2.
Said two.
2. All right, I'll pass you the 2 more gold.
Pleasure, man. I always love a good game, you know?
We'll have to do this more often. I need practice.
Hey, look, man, if you ever hear about anyone playing some cards or something, let me know and we can split whatever I steal off of them, yeah?
I'll pull out a deck of cards and go. You want to practice now?
Why fuck not, man?
I'll just be playing some.
As the two of you are doing this too, you both hear kind of a low kind of growl slash billow come from the freak's cart, and you do see Gator kind of make his way out and kind of stop just outside of the cart for a moment before he kind of slumps down onto all fours and crawls behind the monstrosity cart where you know the food is kept and just kind of disappears back there.
I'm muted. Sorry. Probably after like an hour of playing cards, Abel would call it there and go get his rest, so I at least get a full rest.
I'm not gonna make you roll anything for this unless you guys are wanting to roll something, but
Jesus.
Is there a
Abel's are
kitchen?
huh?
Is there a kitchen?
No.
No. Campfire?
You could technically make one because the tent, the way it's kind of set up at the top, there is like a smoke slit. If you wanted to make a small one in here,
No, it's fine. But no, Leon's just gonna keep trying to finish these bottles that he has in front of him.
Oh, I thought I helped you finish them.
you
I
helped him
said,
finish
like,
one.
yeah, like one.
Oh shit! Oh, I would have helped finish the rest.
It's just like he's not looking for sleep, so he's just drinking until shit starts happening.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, never mind. Yeah, I think I'll stop where I'm ahead.
Yeah, and sometime after you, like right before you leave, Abel, you did see Gator at some point then move. You saw him crawling underneath the monstrosity cart and kind of like curled up in a ball next to one of the spokes. Is like passed out underneath the cart, just in the dirt.
Okay.
Clearly looks like he just ate something, probably whatever kind of food that they give to the monstrosities he just got into. But
Okay. All right. I'm just grabbing my spells right now while that's happening.
okay. Yes, Danior. Do you need something?
No, I'm just bored.
You're just bored? Okay. Well,
Just chilling.
we reach the following day. Most of you kind of, I don't know when most of you would probably be waking up, but it'd probably be roughly around sunrise, if not a little bit later. Um,
Are we still level 5?
yes, I think. Yes, I think so. I think that's what it was. I don't think you. I don't think I've given you guys a level because it's been just kind of no, really needed that to happen. If that makes sense. But anywho, as you kind of each begin stirring, those of you that kind of step out of your carts first, notice Leon's the only one on the floor, initially. Not too long after,
I'd probably get up as well.
yeah, not too long after the first two people to kind of get up, Catme and MTAC are the first to kind of get up, going to their normal tables that they normally go to. The rest seem to kind of mostly, for the most part, everyone else kind of sleeps in.
Is Leon dead or alive at this point? Is he passed out?
He is fucking. He's like hunched over the two shot glasses that are constantly filled up, and he's just like basically just doing the fucking town drunk in the bar thing of just staring into the glass before taking a shot, refilling it, staring, taking the other shot, refilling, staring.
I would say by this point you would have no alcohol left. It would just be empty bottles in front of you.
It's
Oh.
just him staring into these empty shot glasses.
I'd lean over and go, want me to help you with that hangover?
It's been a long time since I've felt a hangover that could actually stop me from anything. I'm just. I don't know what else to do, man.
I was gonna offer to cast Lesser Restoration.
Hey, it's gonna make me feel fresh, and I'm all for it.
I'll cast Lesser Restoration on him. Get rid of his hangover, and I'll go grab some food, bring it back, and pull out the deck of cards.
Leon will just look at like, like Tyler. What kind of food would just be available to grab?
Around here, there's a few barrels that just kind of have like simple, not like rations, but like small, individually like bagged items, I guess would per se. If that makes sense. Nothing of like nothing that would make a meal. It's mostly things that would be like snack items. And it would be, I would say, probably around this point too. This would be around the point they usually start, like food starts being made and brought out. And it's the healers that usually are the ones who make the food.
Leon will just kind of look over at Abel, just like when he brings over this food. It's just like, you got a way to make any little magical fire or whatever, man?
I will say Helga
Fortunately,
is the one who
no.
comes out with the food, so she's the one who's
Uh,
starting to like move stuff around.
I lack that at the moment, but
Well, you got a candle or a torch or something?
yeah, I'll just go over and grab. Is there a torch nearby?
In here currently, nothing is lit. There are no lit torches. She just kind of comes over and places some food though on the table next to you guys, and then just kind of, she doesn't say anything. She kind of eyes both of you for a moment, and just kind of huffs and kind of begins walking off.
I mean, if you I got a tinder box, so an unlit torch is just fine.
I can grab some wood.
Yeah. Basically, just Leon's
I was,
just gonna.
I was gonna go break a chair.
Yeah, Leon's just gonna light anything up like torch sized, and he's I'm gonna use one of my feats, and just he's gonna use whatever food stuff has been brought over to make some small treats that I can use with one of my features.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's just gonna hand one to Abel, just like, these got me through some pretty tough times. If you use a bonus action to eat it, you'll get like 3 temporary hit points.
Just a bowl of ramen.
I'll pass. I'll pass. You give me that. I'll give you 2 good berries. And then go. This got me through the fay.
Oh, Very interesting.
Would I be able to telepathically just to Ember say, did our informant find anything of use last night?
You get the response of, I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since he disappeared.
Okay, neither have I. Maybe he found something. Hopefully, he found something.
I will say, as you kind of do this too, you do kind of glance over. After you bringing forth the good berries, you do see kind of Gator is stirred from his sleep and is kind of looking at you from between the spokes of the wheel that he's sleeping next to, or he was sleeping next to. Just kind of
I
staring at you.
I'd go over and give him two as well. I'd pop over, hand him two, and then go back.
He unlike how he interacts with other people, he like very gently takes these from you.
Let's go.
All right. Anyone else doing anything on this fine morning? As you begin to stir, food has been brought out. The smell of food begins rousing the others, kind of bringing them out from the carts.
Do we have a performance today?
Currently, what the heck? What is that? Oh, you're a part of the map. I was just looking at something. Sorry. No, I made a mistake. You do not have a performance today. Or no, you have one later tonight. That's right. Sorry, you have a performance later tonight. Right now, the day is young, and you're able to begin doing things. I assume Ugle has just dove onto one of the tables and is like eating. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ugle is doing that. What about the rest of you?
Yeah.
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 These are very fascinating conversations all around. Yes, thank you. But the characters begin coming out to the different tables. It takes a minute, but if you go to the table that Oogly is just kind of laying on and just kind of like try to get what they can from the table. Is there anything else anyone else wants to do? I'm like, can only run this show so much.
Is the fair still going on?
The fair is still going on.
I'm gonna take my remaining tickets and I'm gonna go out to the fair.
Okay. So you head out. You head towards the front entrance. Upon reaching the door, I will say,
Ooh.
you are greeted by. Where is he?
He's about to teleport in.
You are greeted by Cecil, who is standing here having a smoke.
I go, good morning, Cecil. How you doing?
He glances towards you and just says, "It is a good morning, isn't it?"
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. I'm gonna kind of walk up next to him so I can at least see outside, check the sky, see what it's looking like, and go, yeah, it's looking pretty good.
So you can see the sky is, fairly clear. A few clouds here and there. Seems to be kind of that nice kind of end of summer, kind of warmth of the morning. Cool breeze passing by as standing there beside him as he's looking out.
Could I gesture for a smoke?
Persuasion check.
Oh fuck. Let me see. Persuasion. I got a 0 modifier. 13. What's that get me?
He thinks for a moment, and he looks at the one that's kind of in his hand at the moment. He takes one long kind of drag from it, and kind of hands you what's left of it. It's not much, but it's still smoke.
I'll take it. Just kill it essentially. And once I'm done hitting the drags, I'll look up to him and go, "So, am I allowed to go down to the fair again today? I still have some leftover
Before
tickets,
you
and I
ask that, I
want."
want to ask you roll a Constitution saving throw for that smoke. It is tobacco.
I got 19. I ain't a
Yeah,
pussy.
you ain't face. So yeah, you ask him this. He kind of glances back to you and just says, "I don't think that would be an issue, but currently at the moment there's not anyone at any of the stands that are coming out probably at this time to try to start preparing for the day."
Would I at least be able to go out and stretch my legs within, I guess, like vision of you? I if that's allowed. I don't know if the do we. I'll kind of like lean in and is like, is what's the range on the collars today?
It's still just the fair, but no, it wouldn't hurt if you just stood out in the front for a bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll go out and go. Well, once I see people moving around, if it's all good with you, I'll go check out the fair. But I'm just gonna enjoy some fresh air and able to just go out a little bit and just lay down and just look up at the sky.
He kind of gives you a nod as you kind of walk off. He does kind of glance to one side for a second as if he was listening to someone talk before turning and going back into the tent.
Okay.
The rest
Yeah.
of you, who would be out in the open, would see Cecil making his way inside and heading back down towards where him and the others kind of stay. All right. Is anyone else wanting to try to go outside today? Because you have tickets. Or some of you do at least still. I don't remember who.
I'm going out to make some more coin.
I'm gonna go mug more people without them
Wait, yeah,
knowing.
Tyler,
Where
do
that
I
man
have
go?
any tickets?
Huh?
Does Leon have any tickets?
I would say you have like 3 right now.
Cool. Yeah. No. Then yeah, he would be trying to go out.
Okay. So after seeing Cecil kind of come through, um, I don't know if you're trying to do it immediately or not, but those of you that stick around for at least an hour, you do get word, uh, not by the means of like an actual presence, but each of you kind of hear through kind of the message spell kind of all at once from Cecil. You hear him say, "Feel free to seize the day and to go explore the festival some more. Just be back here before the sun sets. We have a performance tonight."
Yeah, I'd just be laying outside, waiting for whoever.
All right, who else is heading out for the festival?
I go outside.
You go outside?
When I see Leon approach,
Yes.
I'd get up, kind of wander over to Leon and go, I don't know about your plans with the tickets, but were you interested in making some coin today?
Oh, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna find myself a dice game and get a fair few coins.
I was thinking maybe not so much games, but lightening some people's pockets, so to speak.
Oh, my friend, whenever I did stuff like that, it was usually at the end of a knife, so I'm more the cards and dice kind of person myself.
Well, if I see you around, I'll pop
Hey.
by.
I mean, if you know where to find some especially hollowed out dice, I wouldn't say no to that, but it's just I'm not exactly the lightest of finger when it comes to pockets. It's more blades and cards for me.
Hmm. Could I use mold earth and shape some stone into weighted die?
Roll me. Oh, what check would this be? The check, the check, the check, the check. What check shall I make it be? Hmm. Make it a. There's not really a crafting in D&D.
Would a sleight of hand work?
No, because I want this has got to be an intelligence-based roll of some sort.
Damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
I will let you do investigation if you'd like. Of just kind of the precision of making sure these things are right.
Oh, I got proficiency. I got a 19.
19.
Not proficient. Yeah, I got proficiency. Okay,
You
yeah,
think
19.
they're fairly solid, dice. You roll them a few times. They seem to roll fairly well in your favor.
Okay, I'll pass them off to Leon, and then I will I'll cast pass trace again, and then stealth and go around pickpocketing the rest of the day.
Okay.
I'll give you the stealth roll 1 sec. 12 plus 18. I got 30.
Okay. Yeah, you are very hard to notice as you kind of begin making your way about the festival again in broad daylight. We'll do
Yeah.
the sleight of hand stuff in a minute, but anyone else doing anything at the moment?
Yeah, Leon's gonna try to find either a dice game or just try to find people to start a dice game with.
You'd have better luck finding people for it. As the festival, most of it due to the presence of military in this region, a lot of the dice games kind of lean towards kind of strength, mostly strength-based games. There's a few dexterity-based ones, um, but it seems to be mostly games to kind of appeal towards the soldiers that have come to visit this festival.
All right.
Yes. As for the others, is there anyone else wanting to partake in any endeavors?
Yeah, did I hear Evan's like thing he was talking about?
Um, yeah, probably. Or if you were there.
You would have walked in on the tail end of it.
Epic. I'm just gonna follow him.
I disappeared.
Yeah, he turns a corner, he's gone. Like you don't know where he went. I will say, if you'd like, Cade, I'll let you roll a perception check to notice some things.
And you'd also know about Leon trying to scam people at dice games.
Yeah, you probably would have seen me hand him the weighted die.
That probably would have been the extent of it. You lose him. Is he
See,
gone?
I present myself as a druid, but in reality, I am a stealthy motherfucker.
Okay.
How to respond to that?
Okay, Siri, I didn't ask.
Anyone else? No one.
My dad
Anyone?
walked in the second I
Anyone?
started speaking. I got a
Oh.
6 on the perception.
Yeah, you don't know shit. You're more baffled by the idea that he just vanished upon turning the corner. Kind of just no idea of where he went. Ugly, Daniel, you got anything you want to do?
Nah. I guess I'll just prepare for
Okay.
show tonight.
What's your passive perception, Daniel? Daniel?
I really like Abel more as a druid than I do Kane.
I know the reason, and I'm not gonna say why.
Ooh, you know the reason.
100%. Daniel, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception.
Yes.
That is a number between 0.
Oh, he went full Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, he did. He just kind of vanished.
No.
He got
You're back.
banished to the Shadow Realm.
Oh, it's 11.
It's an 11. That, I think
Yeah.
that's going to be enough. Yeah, that's enough. You would notice, because you'd be one of the ones still sitting in here. Most of the others would have kind of disappeared from the tent by this point. You do notice Gator kind of crawling on all fours towards kind of the back wall. And you see him kind of push aside a barrel that's been pressed against the wall, and you notice there's a hole that's been dug through. And you see him slunk into this hole and kind of disappear into it.
Is there anybody else in the room with me?
I think Ugle.
I'm gonna kind of look at Ugle to see if he noticed.
What's your passive perception, Ugle? Ugle?
23.
Yeah, you definitely noticed this. Yeah, you definitely noticed this happen. You actually seen Gator working on this hole like a few times, and you know that he's been digging like a way to like leave the tent without anyone noticing. So yeah, you know what this hole does. That's just a weird thing to say. I know. I apologize. But yes, you know
You
where this
already
hole
know what
leads.
his hole does.
But yes, you have noticed this hole, and you just watched Gator crawl through it. And Daniel looks
Solid.
towards you to see if you do anything.
What?
Are you saying that to me?
Yeah.
Did you? I'm gonna kind of like point. Do you see Gator?
Secret passage.
Secret tunnel.
I was hoping he would say that instead of secret passage.
Yeah, is this just like a known thing?
Kind of.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, shit. Could make
Uh-oh.
money off of this.
Tyler closed the curtain.
I did. Because we're not using the map right now.
Oh. Oh no.
You're just staring at each other in silence.
Well, I was like, is this like a known thing?
And he said, kinda.
Oh, I didn't hear him say kinda. I guess I'll just dismiss it if it's like a known thing then.
Okay. All right, you dismiss it. And for those of you that went out into the carnival or the circus festival, I'm gonna name
Yeah, fuck you want.
Chimney Cricket, my guy. Calm your tits. Roll me the sleight
Listen,
of hand
I'll
check.
fucking-
Roll me 5 of them, like I made you do before.
All right, give me a second, dude. I need to finish my beer real quick. I got a tall boy that I'm chugging, and it's 9.5%. All right. You said 5 sleight of hands?
You have 5 sleight of hand checks.
All right, hold up. My girlfriend wants the lights changed. My bad. 1 second.
So needy.
I know, right? That's oh, she's complaining I turned on the wrong one. Hold up, gentlemen. Give me a fucking moment.
I know it's not my
Yeah,
place to ask,
on the-
but is she going through
What?
things right now?
Oh my fucking god, bro! Really?
No, she played Harry Potter, and now she's laying down in my bed watching. What is this that you have on? What? Ride Along. She's watching Ride Along.
That's a good.
You know
movie,
what?
though.
Nope. Yep. I understand what she's going through. Yep. I understand. Yep.
So I've been having to like rub her shoulder and her side and all of that. So like, give me a moment, all right? Do you hear this?
Why he deals with that?
All right, hold on. You said 5.
Yes.
All right,
5.
we got. That's a 15. That's a 17.
Okay.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Oh yes.
Another dirty 20. Holy
Very
shit.
nice.
Plus 2, 17.
17. Okay.
I didn't get anything nutty this time. I think I got a crit the other time.
Going around this festival, as people have like started like coming into the festival, you are able to pick a few more pockets. You notice this time there's less soldiers around than the previous day. It seems to be more kind of at this time. It's more like families that have come out to enjoy the festival and things like that. Um, During this time, you manage to kind of snag probably about 73 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Um,
Once
as well
once I
as, huh?
oh, I was gonna
As
say, no,
well
continue.
as well as grabbing there's a ring that you get a hold of. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it does. You just know it's a ring.
Are you gonna add it to my inventory or do I need to add this?
Just make a note that you have a unidentified ring.
I will put a custom item.
Yes. Unidentified
And
ring.
I also have an odd coin as well. I don't think I ever solved that
Yes, you still have
mystery.
a coin with a runic mark on it. Yes, I do remember that one.
Okay.
Yes, you do have that.
Okay. So after I do this picking, how long do you think that would take?
That'd be a few hours of you just like picking targets and like kind of walking around, like going by and just kind of like the short guy reaching into a woman's purse and pulling like some gold out and walking off without anyone noticing.
Okay. Okay. So once I finished, my morning routine, I'm gonna expend a wild shape and instead use the wild companion feature I have and summon a familiar that like a sparrow. Would that work?
Yeah, that works. It's a low challenge
Okay.
rating. It works. It follows the rules of it.
So I'd expend a wild shape to summon a sparrow, and I'd have that just scout. I'm up front by the fair, so I'd have it scout the front entrance of our tent as well as just anything going on. See if
Dear God,
what's
calm
the
down.
fucking name? Yeah, dude, I just chugged that beer. I'd see because I know Cyril last time was doing some weird fucking dealing, so I just want to see if there's anything going on outside. While the familiar's doing that, I'd be looking in the front to see if I could find Owlin Boy.
Try to find Alan Boy. Okay.
Should I roll a perception
Yeah,
for
let's roll a perception check.
Do I need to roll 2 for one for myself and the familiar?
You would need to use the sparrow stat block, which I don't know if it's specifically a sparrow for the stat block.
Uh,
Um,
let me check. D and
would be
D
a
5e.
it would be a beast. It would have a challenge rating of 0 because most birds have a challenge rating of 0. We will use
I found something through Obsidian Portal. Oh, that's a person. Oh
No,
shit.
no. Use the eagle one, I think. Double
Okay.
checking that there isn't a sparrow, but I think there isn't.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got
use the eagle stats.
okay. Keen sight advantage on perception checks. Uh, okay, so I'll roll for mine. That was I have advantage. That was
So
holy
you both have
fuck
advantage.
shitballs. Yeah. Um, 23 for me, and then Eagle. That is he got 18 plus 4. He got a 22. I think. Are okay, are we using the same are we looking at the same stat blocks? This one says skills, he's proficient in perception with a plus 4. I think
It
that
is a
sounds
+4
right.
in perception, yes. +4 in perception.
Okay.
And it has
All
advantage,
right.
yes.
Yeah. So he got a 22 then.
Okay. Looking about, you don't see any signs of the Allen, but you also don't see any signs of him ever have leaving afterwards. There's a part of
Oh.
you that thinks he may still be in the tent somewhere. However, you do notice Gator about 50 yards from the back of the tent, kind of just standing in a field, just kind of staring out.
Is there anything exciting going on in the front? Otherwise, I might make my way back to where Gator is.
There is nothing other than people moving around. There's nothing happening.
Okay, yeah, I'd make my way over to Gator. Would I still have my stealth?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be a little surprise for him. I'm just gonna move my character. Uh, I'm just gonna throw him over here. Is that fine? Down bottom right of the map.
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.
Uh,
We're not really using
yeah,
the
no.
map, so really it doesn't matter too much. But
Okay, yeah,
we
I'd
have the
just.
curtain down at the moment so that you can't see the map.
Oh, gotcha. All right, yeah, I'd go. Yeah, I'd go see what Gator's doing. I want to startle him. So, once I'm closer, I kind of mimic. I'd get the sparrow to land on his shoulder. I think I could do that with the familiar, right? I've never used a familiar.
Yes. You can kind of tell it to do things. It has its own will, but you can also kind of
Oh fuck,
breach
dude.
that
Okay,
will.
apologies. Familiar has to be Fey. Whatever the Fey equivalent of a sparrow is.
It would be like a sparrow, but would have like multicolored feathers and probably have like maybe a flower growing off it or something. The Fays
Okay.
are weird. It could be anything. To be completely honest, with the Fae, there are no rules. It's kind of just anything goes.
Okay.
The Fae
Yeah.
is extremely chaotic.
Yeah. I'm excited for this. Oh, dude. I've been cooking some stuff up. I need to send you the doc. But yeah. I'd have that land on his shoulder. See if he kind of like recognizes it while I'm walking over.
You see him kind of glance towards it as it kind of lands on his shoulder. He kind of looks a little confused. He kind of moves like a claw towards it to see if it'll like react to him like reaching towards it.
I'd have it land on his finger and then kind of gesture towards my general direction.
Kind of makes this kind of like play, like does a little song and kind of almost kind of like flaps its wings slightly and then kind of like keeps like pointing its beak in that direction. Eventually he kind of puts two and two together and glances into your direction as you kind of make your way up.
So I'd say to him, how'd you get back here? Actually, not even that. What are you doing back here?
Thinking.
Of, and I'll sit down next to him.
And he's just standing there, but he kind of like looks back out towards the field. He just, as he kind of stares out, just about leaving again.
If it helps, I to have someone looking into the this situation. Seems he has he's aware of the callers at least.
Hmm.
Do you have any ideas on how you want to get out?
By force. And he kind of waves his hand so the bird kind of ends up taking off into the air again. And you see him take a step forward as the collar lights up. And I'm gonna roll the checks he needs to roll real quick.
Um, as soon as I would see that he's starting to attempt to break through,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I could do to help him.
You do see him freeze up, his entire body kind of stiffen up for a moment as he begins kind of gritting his teeth. After a second or so, though, he does manage to break forward and take 2 more steps before letting out a loud growl of pain.
Can I
Damn,
tell if he's making constitution checks or strength checks?
you've been through this exact process, but
So,
he's further along than you are.
so would giving him bonuses to strength help him at all? Is what I'm asking.
No, you know it was a Constitution thing.
Okay. Hold up.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Dude, I can't charm him. I can't do detect thought. I have nothing to help him.
He does,
I
as he's
kind of
in this kind of state of pain, kind of fall to all fours, kind of letting out like these guttural growls and billows for a moment before he wills
can
himself.
I oh
What? After about a
I was just
minute or so, he
half
wills himself back to his feet, the kind of pain seeming to stop, and he just stands there for a moment and just looks back at you.
have have you done it? Are you free?
Not entirely.
But have you made it past the barrier?
He gives you a nod.
Holy shit. What do I need to do to cover your tracks?
There's no point. He already knows. And he's just gonna start walking off. Um,
Um, I'm gonna toss him 2 more good berries, by the way.
they kind of land on the ground next to him, and he kind of pauses and picks up both of them and looks back to you and kind of gives one more nod.
I'll
Begins
see
to
if I
walk
could
off
hold
again.
them off for as long as I can. You just get as far away from here as you can. Would I know the Allen's name?
No, he never told you. Actually,
But he
I
told me you said he was from the upper area, the
yes.
the Overlook. I'd relate to him that we have a friend possibly there, or people that could give you sanctuary. Head in that direction.
He kind of shakes his head. He says, "I have a place in mind." And he
Uh,
pops both of the good berries into his mouth and then drops onto all fours and just begins to. You actually see him kind of like muscles kind of swell for a moment as he almost starts to take on more of a crocodile like appearance and just begins to just dash in the direction of the south.
I guess I'm gonna turn my back to him and then just keep an eye of anyone coming out of between myself and the sparrow. Keep an eye of anyone coming out of the tent.
Okay. Why this is happening? What is everyone else doing in their places?
I'll happily scam some fucking soldiers out of cash at dice games.
Let's see. Roll me a flat d20.
15.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna make the one. This is kind of more of a percentage thing of like how successful you are. Um, you encounter a lot of people. You actually end up like the few soldiers that do come at this time. Most of like there's not as much as there was the day before, but like on this day, the ones you do get a hold of, you manage to make from them probably like 50 gold pieces in total.
All right.
A lot of them seeming to kind of disband after they just don't have anything else to gamble with.
All right. Wicked.
Um, Colton,
Yes.
what are you doing out in the fair all by yourself?
Looking for that old carny. Is this the same fair?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No. You're talking about the guy that kicked your ass last time? No, he's not here. That was
I
in
got a little
Almoria. You're at a
his
different.
ass
You're at a
now.
different. Sorry, when you said old Carney, I didn't know what you meant. And then I realized it. He is not here. No, this is a different. You're in a different country than that where that guy is.
God damn it. Um. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna look for the same game.
It's not hard to find.
Good.
I think you would have like 3 tickets unless you were here last time and you have a number. But
Well, I never used all of my tickets the very first time.
um, it's a different festival, so it's different tickets.
God damn it!
So yeah, you have 3 tickets. So you can play the game 3 times if you'd like.
I will do that, and I will win 3 times.
You will win 3 times. All right, roll me athletics.
Alright, give me 1 second. I need to see how. I don't remember how much my potion gives me in strength.
Your potion. Oh yeah, I forgot you take tonics and shit. Um, you do hear a
Okay,
man
so
kind of
it gives
just
me
like out.
puts me to 20.
Yeah, as you kind of go out front of this thing though, you see the guy kind of standing on a bit of a soapbox. Dwarvish individual. Um, kind of calling out to people, just like telling people, step right up, and try your luck. I can't even think of what the fucking game is called. But pretty much just trying to get people to come and like pay the tickets in order to try out the bell game or whatever.
And I win, yeah.
What'd you
I don't
roll?
even need to roll, I win, yeah.
No,
Who needs rolling?
roll the dice. You give him the ticket.
Ha!
Roll the
I
dice.
got a 24.
At 24. Okay. You slam this thing, and it shoots up, and it's not as hard as you wanted it, but it does hit the bell.
Not as
Gonna-
hard as I wanted it. I was 1 point away from a nat 20.
I'm saying you won, but
Oh.
it wasn't as victorious as you thought it would be, is what I'm saying.
This motherfucker's cheating as well.
And he kind of gives an applause. A lot of other people around kind of doing the same, and he moves over. He kind of gestures over to this little table next to him. As a lot of these have been, there's a large number of like plushes and shit like on this table because that's what they give at these festivals usually.
Mother of God.
So anything you're looking for in particular? It's just like a lot of you have just been winning plushes, and that's kind of it. That's been the whole gimmick for this.
I will take. What kind of plushies are there?
Various types of animals.
I will take an owl bear.
Take an owlbear. There's an owlbear one. Yes, you take the owlbear one.
Let's go.
It's
How
a
many
little
more people are in
derpy.
line?
after what you did, there's not as many people stepping up as before. They a lot of them kind of stop and just kind of like are kind of marveling at what they just saw and kind of just like questioning if they don't want to follow up on that and fail essentially.
So I'll gesture to one of the other people to play the game, and I'm gonna step back and watch
Okay.
and give him
Um,
a little slight smile and nod.
You know, football players.
I am football players.
A older gentleman steps up and he is going to make an attempt. He fairly strong swing off this individual. However, it just barely misses. Stops like maybe a few inches below.
He's not worthy.
Are you whispering that?
No. I'm thinking that in my head. No, I'm joking.
Guy kind of shrugs and kind of places the
Can I
mallet
do
back
it?
down.
So, oh wait, he missed. You said
Yeah, he did. He did not succeed.
this guy.
You get
Imagine.
the dwarvish individual just kind of say, and just like, you gave it your best attempt, but it wasn't quite enough. Kind of adding a little bit to the whole endeavor.
I'm gonna gesture for another person to go up. I wanna watch. Yeah, assuming he actually hits. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna gesture
Okay.
for another person. I wanna watch.
Next person goes up, kind of a younger gentleman. He strikes it, and it only gets about maybe halfway.
How hard was the strike?
Based on what you could tell from this kid, he struck as hard as he could. However,
Was it actually hard?
it was not as hard as you had done it, if that makes sense.
Okay, what was that? However, you were gonna say something else.
I wasn't.
What?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, he did not strike as hard as you did.
Okay. Did anything funky wonky happen on the game though?
Based on what you could tell, no.
No. All right. Well, I'm gonna give him the Carney a little nod. I'm gonna go move on to another one.
Okay. You kind of keep moving through the carnival or the festival. What kind of game are you looking for this one?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a percentage dice to see if there is a second one. You do not find a second one. Keep peeking your microphone.
Unfortunate.
It's pretty funny.
I keep what?
You peek your microphone. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, on purpose.
I can tell.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anywho. Yes. So yeah. What else do you want to try to find? You have 2 more tickets.
what else requires strength?
Looking about, there's a few competitive games. There's a couple ones of like test of strength against others.
Yeah, let's do that one.
You want to do that one?
Yes.
The one in particular that catches your eye is a kind of a tug of war type endeavor. Kind of this large rope that's fed through kind of a hoop. And on either side, there seems to be kind of grip holds onto this rope that let like 3 people on each side join in.
Nice.
So, because you are alone, I assume you step up and are going to pay the ticket for this.
Yes.
You do this, and you see a few other people that seem to have been kind of wandering around nearby, kind of come over and kind of try to do the same. You see, roll some of the dice. Let's see, percent of them are soldiers. Okay, you see, 3 soldiers step up. They seem to know each other. Kind of talking with one another as they hand their tickets over and kind of move over to the other side. 2 other individuals, a very strong looking kind of female individual kind of steps up onto your side, as well as a smaller gnomish individual, male gnomish individual steps up on your side.
Mhm.
With a lot of you kind of getting in position and picking up, picking up your ends of the rope, and I need you to roll an athletics check, and I will roll one for all the contestants of this little game.
Wait, was I supposed to roll an athletics check for the last one or strength saving throw?
It was athletics.
Oh, yeah, then that was higher than 24.
Well, the results we're going to keep them the same because you won regardless. So
Okay, I just got a dirty 20.
the average on that side was okay. Okay, the average on your side was
Average.
okay. It is a game of averages.
Wait, is there
Uh,
multiple people on my side?
There's 2 others with you, and there's 3
Oh, okay.
soldiers on the other side.
Gotcha, I missed that.
So beginning this game, uh, you seem to be holding you and the the stronger female individual seem to be kind of holding your own. The gnome not really doing too much here. He didn't look all that strong, anyways. Kind of a thinner individual. Seem to be holding your own against these 3 soldiers.
Mhm.
But as time kind of goes on with this kind of pulling back and forth, they begin to start getting a little bit of leadway, kind of pulling you all towards this ring in the center. Roll another athletics check.
If I must. Oh, yeah, I got a 10. Let's go.
Damn, this seems to be the round to roll low, though. It did not matter. The gnome falls over,
Ah!
letting go of the rope. And as this kind of happens, you come to find out that maybe he was causing some restriction for the other side, as you and the lady that's with you seem to both get yanked forward. And you slam
Yanked
into the ring
forward?
with yes.
When
yanked
he
forward.
fell?
When he fell, the rope got away from the 2 of you, and you both got kind of dragged forward towards the ring.
Oh, the gnome on our side. Damn.
Yeah, the
okay.
gnome on your side, and yeah, it's 3 soldiers on the other side, and you actually slam into this ring in the center and kind of just bounce off it.
So we failed? Or
Yes, you guys lost. The Marines kind of let out, or the soldiers kind of let out this kind of cheer and start like laughing to one another. Why the lady that was on your side kind of goes over and kind of helps the gnome back on his feet. Kind of pats him on the head and kind of walks off.
wait, are they all trying to play again, or like the guard guys, or?
The guards are still there. The other 2 that were on your side kind of went their separate ways.
Can I try to stop them before they get too far?
You can.
I'm gonna go like, wait, friends, we can do this. We need to try again. We can work together here.
The gnome.
My
kinda
arm
looks
up,
at you
like
and just
flexing my arm in front of me, like, come on, brothers.
does random flexing poses like you're the
Yeah.
musclehead on the beach.
Yeah.
The the chick kind of laughs at you while the gnome just goes, I'm not really sure that we could win that. I just kind of did it just to try.
Believe in yourself. You can do it.
persuasion.
Yeah, I failed.
What'd you
What was my
roll?
persuasion? I rolled a 4.
Oh
My
my God.
persuasion is a -1.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, he just kind of gives you a shrug and just says, I don't believe in myself in that regards, but you know, good luck with whatever games you play. And kind of walks off. Chick kind of, you know, giving kind of smirking at you, clearly finds what you said humorous, and then she also turns her separate way.
I'm still flexing with the same pose though, with my arm in front of me. I'm gonna be like, people these days,
Does
they
some
never
dramatic,
believe in
like,
themselves.
just like anime
Just
cry or something.
petty weaklings.
What'd you say, Evan?
Just petty weaklings. They don't understand strength build.
They don't understand strength in themselves. I pity them.
Oh my god.
Scripts-
Oh my
I
god.
remember the words from the speech in Berserk of like, "You have no purpose."
What?
There's no, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Never mind.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
What?
Don't worry your little head.
Don't worry your cute little self about it. Hurt your brain.
You're gonna hurt your brain. That's pretty funny. What are the noises that I'm hearing?
Probably
Your mom.
like sound waves or something. I'm guessing.
I hate you. Anywho,
You love me. Shut up. We're a gay couple.
Give him a kiss.
we are not.
Give him a kiss, or it doesn't count.
No. That,
Give him a
get away.
kiss.
Get
Give him a
away.
kiss. Give him a kiss.
No.
You son of a bitch.
I'm hearing you, sexy motherfucker. Oh, wait. He doesn't consent. I learned
Even
about this.
better.
I learned about this. We're not supposed to do this.
No, 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 no. Wait.
Wait. Okay. Um. Anywho. Um.
No. No whom here.
Is there anything
Only
else the rest of you would like to do as this day kind of continues on?
Yeah, does anyone come charging out of the tent?
No.
I don't see anyone leave the tent in pursuit of Gator.
death.
How long are you willing to stand out there?
How long does it fucking take?
Are you just gonna stay there until someone appears or until it gets dark?
I am a man of dedication.
I thought you were gonna say, I am a man of God.
And that. Thank you very much.
I just thought that was what I thought your response was gonna be. I was like, that's a pretty solid but irrelevant response for this one, but sure, we can go with that.
Do not speak blasphemy upon my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, my boy. Died for me so I can do things. Thank you.
He died for our sins, amongst other things.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
It's Dick. Kick him. That dog. Kick. Dick him. Kick. Dick him.
No,
Thank you.
no, it's just Dick.
It's just dick.
No, I was bringing it up because he's just like, thank you.
Thank you.
After like,
Thank you very much.
he's
Thank you very
sentence. Thank you. No, he's just like, thank you.
Dick, that dog. Kick him. Kick him.
Dick. That dog. Dick.
Now that I
Kick
think
'em, kick
about
'em.
it, whenever we say that, it sounds like we're saying "dick that dog," and I just want the chat to know that is not what we are saying. We don't endorse that.
Hey, whoa! Speak for yourself.
It's just wrong.
But I also agree.
Fucking pardon me.
Excuse
also
and
agree, though.
fucking what? Anywho,
Riddle me piss, Batman.
riddle
If
me
I
piss,
shit on the graves of holy men,
how about we don't?
I agree.
Okay. You wait probably about 2-ish hours. Before you do see Cyril come out. kind of casually making his way behind the tent. He doesn't seem to look in your direction as he goes through, as he's kind of walking along the edge of the tent, and you see him kind of go over to a spot where you can see the dirt has clearly been disturbed.
Okay.
And you see him kind of wave a hand, and you see the dirt itself where this hole is that Gator most likely crawling through. Move around until the hole is sealed.
I kind of just slowly approach.
Okay. You rolling stealth for this? Or you just kind of just making your way over.
No, I'm just making my way downtown. Walking fast.
Faces past and you're homebound.
Yeah, exactly. You know how it is.
Yeah, I got it. I got you. As you kind of make your way over, just before you kind of reach him, he kind of stands up straight after kind of like leaning towards this hole to like do this. And he just says, I assume you were here when he left.
Possibly, but would it have really made a difference? I'm not strong enough to stop him.
How long ago did you wait?
How long ago was it?
2-ish hours.
Mm,
Sounded like you said Jewish hours.
I-
I did not
say-
say Jewish hours. I said 2-ish.
Yo, it's Jewish hours. Let's go, baby. Break out the fucking dreidels.
Shalom.
I'd say, yeah, uh, ballpark it. Gonna be honest, Cyril. 3-4 hours, maybe more. I had some other activities I needed to attend to this morning, but this soon caught my attention.
What I want to know is why, when you saw him leave, you see him kind of turn. Roll perception real fast.
26.
You see this red glint in his eye for a moment as he's turning towards you, almost as if his eye had shifted. And he says, why you didn't come and inform me when he left.
To be fair, sir, I did look to see if you guys were anywhere, but neither myself nor Sparrow could locate anyone of importance. At least anyone that would be able to do anything about this. Cecil has been out of my vision. So have you. Neither of the bodyguards as well. I have seen no one.
And yet,
I figured I might as well stay at the site of the incidents and wait for proper authorities to arrive.
you can tell he is gravely upset with you at the moment. Which you've seen him angry. And this is
I
definitely
have.
one of those moments. Would you be afraid?
How many times have I seen this?
It hasn't been towards you yet, but you have seen him, let's just say, bring a few people to the inches away from death.
Well, he did. In fact, he knocked my ass out.
He did do
A
that.
session or two ago. So, like,
Yes,
at
he
this
did.
point, I'm kind of just like, fuck it. We're here.
Yeah, before anything, you had seen him like bring like Gator and one or two others like to like inches away from death as like a
Yeah,
punishment.
I'm pretty sure I witnessed him kill Gator and then
Yes.
resurrect his ass.
Yes, you did
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just like, we're here. I'm already in this shit. there's nothing I could fucking do about it.
Except for tread carefully. That's probably the extent of it.
Yeah. Tread carefully and choose my words wisely, which is what I've been doing.
He just kind of lets out irritated sigh and just says, treat this as a warning for next time that you see somebody leave. If it happens, find me.
Then may I ask you this? And I feel like you have been aware for some time now. What do I need to do to earn my freedom?
Hmm.
You know as well as anyone else, I do not wish to be here. But you also know, up until this point, I have not caused you any problems or quarrels.
In due time. In due time.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
I want your word that you will free me.
He kind of his look goes from irritated to almost a devilish smile. And he kind of
What
just
I
says
Ooh.
he kind of just says, my word is all that I can give you.
I don't want any monkey paw here. When I say free, I don't mean you free me of my soul and life. I mean I could go back to where I came.
He gives you a nod. He says, as I said, in due time. Because you all have a debt that you're slowly paying off. It's just a matter of the account being emptied.
I don't know if you cut out
He
intentionally,
said,
but it just
yeah, he said,
Oh.
matter of the account being emptied. That was the last thing I said.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't hear the empty part.
I got too far from my microphone. My apologies.
where do I stand on my debt?
Better than most, but not quite as close to the end as you might think.
100,000? How much gold are we talking here?
Shakes his head and he says, it's not gold. Your worth is valued in a different means.
Then what? I've spent long enough in this plane. Every day I eat the food from here sickens me. I no longer wish to exist here.
He kind of, the smile kind of shifting slightly and just kind of says, he doesn't say anything. You hear within your mind as he, throws a message spell in your direction. He just says, the value is what you bring to me whenever you perform.
In return, how loud can I mentally blast him with my telepathy?
Like enough to probably just cause someone to wince, but not enough to incapacitate. If that makes sense.
Then just enough for him to get the point across. I'll kind of just shout. if you break your promise, I swear to everything in this world, every god that you believe in or don't, I will cause the next rapture and shatter this plane along with your damn circus.
He seems to just kind of smirk and just says, I'm not one to break promises that I make. And I'm not afraid of the world coming to an end either.
For most, the world would come to an end. But for you, I would make sure your suffering just starts. However, this is only if your deal is not fulfilled.
There is no suffering that I can't bear, but obviously that won't be a problem in the end, because this deal will be fulfilled when the time comes.
Um, as I'll start heading back towards the tent. I'll just turn around and say, you know as well as I do, the time I gave you for when he left may be accurate. I wouldn't spend the time trying to find him. He's long gone.
Oh, he'll be back in due time, as all things are.
He's in good hands.
Hmm.
If it would please you, um, our attractions have drawn the attention of those you may not wish to have looking at your operations.
I'm well aware we have
Specifically,
eyes on us.
our last location.
He says, I understand we always have eyes on us, but when you say the last location, you mean back in Elmoria?
Correct.
And whom might have been the one looking?
Uh,
Because I don't forget a face.
someone with the ability to pull some strings, cause some unraveling.
Hmm. Do you have a description of any kind?
None that I could give with much help. Their face was obscured. I never got a name. But again, I don't think you know. I probably wouldn't tell you in either way. You're not a
Hmm.
dumb man, Cyril. Or no, sorry. Yeah, is it Cyril?
This
Cyril, correct? Yeah,
This
Cyril.
You hear him make an ever so slight kind of laugh. Just kind of turn away from you and just say, all things come to light in the end. Even if you don't tell me, I'll find out. I always find out. And he's going
All
to
right, yeah.
make his way around the tent and disappear out of sight.
Out of spite, I want to make sure he sees me. I would mold Earth a tunnel just to pop in through the side.
Okay. Yeah, he notices. He the same kind of smirk on his face, the devilish smirk kind of remains as he kind of walks out of sight. Now, for anyone else have anything they would like to do before everyone returns back to the tent for the performance?
Did anyone else walk up to the game?
I would say another group does end up walking up. You want me to do the whole rolls for it?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you and your rage, because I rolled like shit for everyone else. Or not rage, but like your want to win, I guess. Your desire to be on top. You do manage to drag almost single-handedly your two other allies with this. Don't seem to be pulling all that much, but they also don't really get the chance as you just kind of essentially just turn and start sprinting with this rope. And just you hear like a cling as you turn and you see one of the people bouncing off of the thing and slamming into the other two behind them, and the rope kind of jams within the slot that the ring that it's pulled through, and kind of stops.
Classic.
And
Let's go.
after a moment or so, you are handed a small little rinkety little kind of cheap trophy.
Worth it.
It's like, you know, the cup. I can't remember what cartoon it was when I was a kid, but it was like the one that it's one of those like medals you would get, like the trophies, but they're only like 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much a shot glass. It's not a trophy. That's what you got.
Worth
Yes.
it. Worth every second.
Okay.
Okay.
So I assume nothing else is occurring until the performance in the night.
Yeah, nothing that I can think.
Yes.
I mean, are there any stores within the fucking
Within the fucking.
allowance of the callers?
Unfortunately, no.
I
I'm gonna take that as there's nothing else going on.
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so all of you kind of meeting back up inside of the tent. I'm going to pull back the curtains to re-show the map. I would love to get an animated GIF that I can use for pulling them back. That'd be pretty fucking cool. But I also just found an image for the curtains, so that's not gonna happen. Not right now, at least. But you all kind of return back to the tent. You can move your tokens wherever you would be in this back area once more. Gator is no longer in the picture. Gator has kind of disappeared, so I'm just gonna move his icon just way off in the corner. So the night is growing near. The sun begins to set. You do hear people beginning to gather outside of the tent, kind of giving tickets in order to make their way inside. And Cyril kind of makes his way out of his little chambers, making his way over to the steps here, and kind of stops, kind of looking over all of you that are currently here. Kind of says, he kind of calls out, just says, tonight is the first night of performance for the country of Osmond. So I expect something great from all of you. And as he kind of says that, he does look towards you, Abel, in particular. The ever so slight smirk from before appearing on his face for only a moment. And he says, as some of you know, but others don't, we are missing a member at the moment who seemed to have run off again. But I would not fret on this, as we will see him at some point in the future. And he is after he says that, he's going to turn over towards the door next to him and kind of make his way into here, and you hear him start doing his grand spew for the introduction of the circus, as he has done many nights before. So, is there a specific order you guys would like to come out during the performances of tonight, or we're gonna keep with the order from before?
I have no complaints with the order from before. I was just gonna let you know. Probably just gonna be a simple, just dancing, dancing on balls, that kind of deal.
Ha! He's dancing on balls.
Oh.
All right.
While Leon's sitting back there just waiting for his turn, he's just like, he looks to everyone else in the tent and just like, hey, when I go out, I'm gonna need someone to come out and shoot me.
As pretty much everyone kind of pauses, and you see Mtak, the dwarven magician or whatever, kind of raises a hand, just says, "Can I ask why you want us to do that?"
I was hoping you were
Leon
gonna
just
say, is that a
looks at him,
promise?
just like, all you have to do is borrow my bow and shoot me with it. That's it.
That is an odd request.
I have to agree with him there.
Oh shit, I also need a stick and an apple.
Castro kind
I
of
can
steps
just use an
forward.
arrow, but it's gonna be-
The cobalt monstrosity tamer kind of steps forward and just says, "I can try to do it."
Great. Like when looking at them, are they very do they seem very dexterous?
Yes. He does not look like he is built for strength. He is definitely built more for evading, which is a very, as you've seen, is a very useful tool when dealing with monstrosities, especially when they get enraged.
So Leon has like a 17 in dex. When he looks at this dude, does he seem like he is more dexterous than Leon?
Roll an insight check.
21.
Okay. He's not quite as dexterous as you. He is quite dexterous, but he's not in the same realm as you.
Just snaps his fingers like perfect.
Right? Castro kind of gives you kind of a confused yet excited smile. As he's ready for whatever needs to be done. So as the performances begin this night, first beginning with Alo kind of going out and beginning her, bardic routine, lacking Bob with her this time, and it's only her as she begins to sing. Oh, I need to bring in the disc from last time because my boy is going to be doing his fire dancing routine upon it. I need to pull this in again. Eclipse. It's all shifting and it startled me. I saw shifting on the map and wasn't sure what the heck I was seeing. Perfect. So. Oh, good. It's, of course, on top of everything. I need to go in the back layer. Go to the back there. So, that disc is a little too big. Shrink it down, shrink it down, shrink it down, shrink it down. Perfect. So this obsidian-looking disc, as done before, floats down from the ceiling. Malachi doing his performance as Pystro is... It would be Pystro and Cade, or not Cade, Colton would be out doing their fire-breathing routine if you'd like to step out, Colton.
Yeah.
Probably adjacent of Pystro. I'm giving you a chance to move your character. I'm not going to do it.
I don't even remember where he is there yet.
Oh, he's by the front for some reason. So roll me a for this show as Alo is singing her song, and Malachi and Paistro are both doing their performances. Roll me I'll say acrobatics for your well, no, you're doing fire breathing, so it's not acrobatics. What did I make you roll before? Performance.
think it was
That's
just
the one.
performance.
It was a performance. Roll a performance check for me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You and Paistro almost seem to have a rhythm going. You've had a lot of practice with each other. So as this occurs, you both spreading, shooting out these flames in a wide pattern, even causing them to make almost flaming images of animals and beasts and things of that nature. Kind of catching the crowd off guard and getting a lot of like oohs and ahs and cheers from the crowd. Ugle, you do hear within your head the voice of Cyril that does say, in a moment, it'll be your turn to go out. Remember to actually perform this time.
Can I tell that if I can answer back?
Yes, you can. It's a message spell.
Cringe.
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 All right.
Oh,
no! Cringe!
L plus ratio.
And not long after that happens, Daniel, you hear in your head him say, please make sure that Ugle makes his way out in a moment.
Can I reply?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna be like, what am I, Ugle's keeper?
Yes.
He will
Next question.
respond back with, it is in everyone's interests if everyone performs tonight.
Is that a threat?
I'm not very interested
can
in
I
it.
can I roll like insight to see if that's a threat?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Oh, cool. That's a 23.
The, some may call it a promise.
So it is a threat.
It is essentially, yes. It is in everyone's best interest because Cyril has been getting angry at some people recently. You wouldn't know that, but you
I
can tell
guess-
he's definitely in a bit of disdain at the moment.
I'm gonna go up to Ugle and just put my hand on his shoulder and be
Don't
like,
be a bitch.
"Hey, bud, I need you to perform with us tonight because I don't want to die." And Cyril just threatened me.
Why is there a card on the screen? Who did this?
I'm just gonna
What is
wink.
happening?
Where did the cards go? You just wink at him?
Yeah.
Give him a little winky poo.
Blow him a kiss, you won't.
Blow him a kiss. You
I'll-
won't. Okay. I can't get rid of this message off my screen now. What the hell happened?
Sucks.
Sugma.
God damn it! I'm refreshing the screen. I'm gonna lose the map on the stream for a second.
He's gonna lose the map on the screen. No!
I hate you. Okay, we're gonna
I know.
we're gonna put the curtains back for a moment. I just clicked everything but the curtains, by the way, so we lost the overlay for about a half a second too. There we go. As I was saying, oh, the fucking cards are back. Stop it! Stop it, you. Whoever's doing that. Anywho's, do you listen to him though after he tells you to do this? Ugle.
Yeah, I plan on going out.
Okay.
Can I
Hey,
roll
come-
insight to see if he's lying to me?
Yes. Yes. Roll insight.
Okay,
roll
that's a
the-
21.
You can roll deception if you'd like, Ugle.
Oh yeah, I plan on going out.
Okay, he plans on
Oh,
going out. So
cool.
he's definitely telling the truth.
Steve's DM.
This seems the TM. And it comes to that point where you can make your way out there as the fire dancers and fire breathers seem to be ending their routine.
Okay,
If you'd
yeah.
like to make, if you take your tokens out there, you can grab a ball if you would like.
Hey, you
Just gotta go
said
out-
grab a ball.
I have 2 of them.
Absolute fucking child. Absolute fucking child.
Hey, you may
Oh,
do that,
whoa,
but I
whoa.
don't.
I can't touch my
don't.
balls, Tyler.
You can't touch your balls. Give me a moment. I can fix this.
I got neutered.
You got neutered? No.
Darth
Uh,
Vader scream no. No!
There you go. You can grab the ball now. I have
Where?
given you control of the ball.
Where are my balls? They
Where
have
are
been
my balls?
removed.
Where are my balls, Summer?
Where are my balls, Summer?
Where are my testicles? that's all I'm. That's all I'm hearing. There we go. I've given everyone the ability to move the balls if they need them. Please don't just move them around. We need
Now
that.
you're
Like,
letting everyone touch my balls.
Group
If you
ball
consent.
touching.
Jared always consents. What are you talking about?
You're always willing to touch my balls.
Anywho,
Always able? Always able. There we go.
Danior and Ugle roll a performance check. This was a terrible idea.
Can I get advantage?
For what reason?
No, you can't.
Because I feel like it.
No.
Okay, cool. I got an 11.
Okay.
Your ball disappears from underneath you. You are now ballless.
Alright, I'm fucking.
I already said I was neutered.
You were.
I feel like there's a dad joke that became made in there.
somewhere.
No, there definitely could have been one.
Daniel, are you
Hey,
using a ball
grab
as
the
well, or are you
ball.
just doing your magic tricks?
No, I'm just doing magic.
Okay. Your tricks, your heart's not really into it tonight. You're trying.
Well, maybe the looming threat of violence
Yes, that's
is
it.
not helping me.
You're just like, I could die. I could die tonight. Oh God.
I'm just saying, if Danior dies, I'm dipping.
I'm done. We ain't doing this no
Because
more.
I'm leaving. I'm taking a nap.
Taking my ball and I'm going home.
Go home, go bed. Go home, go bed.
He's
So-
taking his balls. We caught him,
Ugle,
boys.
what did you roll for your performance?
Hold on,
Yeah, how
I'm
your
deciding
balls
if I
doing?
want to do something.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll something real fast.
Are you gonna roll your balls?
While you think about it, talk amongst each other for a second. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm taking a quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you think about what you want to do with balls.
Yeah, think about what you want to. Why the fuck is this the joke we're stuck on?
Look, man, balls attached to people all the time.
Yeah, you know.
I
They,
was born with some of them.
People all the time, boys. That's how it fucking is, ain't it? Shit.
sometimes you just get hit with it. You're so shocked you're stuck. Other times they're just too sweaty. That's an issue.
Your boy's too sweaty.
You got
Just
them
like-
sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Damn, bro.
Anyone remember what was that, an SNL bit? I'm pretty sure.
All fun and games until you get to testicular torsion.
Fuck.
No, please.
Okay.
I have-
What are you wanting to do, Ugle?
We just said it. Testicular torsion for
No.
Yeah, can I mage hand testicular torsion someone?
grab his dick and twist it.
Technically, you can apply 30 pounds of force on a mage hand.
Yeah, and it's a ball is less than 5 pounds, so it's light enough. Can we just like shorthand and be like, hey, yeah, here's the spell, testicular torsion?
No.
You have to scream it every time you use it.
No.
What are we, a fucking anime character?
Yeah, that's my joke. That's my stand move.
His
God.
stand is a floating hand that just twists people's balls.
Yep.
Jojo, remove his ability to have kids. Yes, sir.
The stand is called Prankum John.
It's just as soon as it triggers the
Stick your finger in his asshole, huh? Use a reaction to jerk him off.
It was me, Barry.
It was me, Barry. I don't even watch Flash.
You know,
and
be
that's one of my
funny just
favorite
as
memes.
just as like something to like throw someone off is like in the middle of combat you just slap someone's ass and they're like, "Huh, what happened?" And you're like, "All right, melt them. Just like dump all of your spell slots."
Prankum
Hold
John.
on, gotta make sure. Oh wait, hold on. What is it? Gotta put this puppy in 4-wheel drive. Slaps his ass.
Puts my Crocs in sport mode.
Yeah.
9th level spell. I drop the sun.
I don't need a 9th level spell in the other campaign to drop the sun.
Spoilers.
9th level spell, reenact Nagasaki.
Whoa. Not the fat boy.
I have
Or
two
the fat
9th
man.
level slots.
Okay, anywho.
Fat man and little boy.
Oogle, stop it. They have to. You have to space them out a day because you got to get the spell slot back.
How quickly this chat has just devolved into.
I walked away for literally
It's
60
topical.
seconds.
It's topical because Oppenheimer just got just released.
You know what
That's
else
true.
is topical? That burn ointment you're gonna need for your balls.
Schloppenheimer.
Damn. Why are we stuck on balls, boys?
Why aren't you?
Why is Dread dying on the floor?
His
We killed
balls
him.
weighed too much.
Someone
Because I
shot
used
him.
my spell on him.
He is across the room and he is just bleeding out right now. Which one of you
Imagine
shot
imagine
him?
a spell where it's mage hand, but you just give it a gun.
You can do that with Mage Hand.
Yeah, I know you can. All of these are legal with mage hand, but I just think it'd be funny if you shortcut it where it's like mage hand gun.
Called Crip Hand. All right. Oogle, what are you wanting to do?
Keep me rolling.
I want to see what kind of people are on the audience. Can I see that?
Perception.
$19.
Fascinating. All right. Looking through the crowd, you can see, a various number of individuals, a lot of, a wide diversity of different races amongst the audience. You can tell that there is a large number, by this point, there seems to be a large number of soldiers that seem to have arrived. Did you run into any soldiers the day before? You didn't leave the tent last time, so you wouldn't have run into any soldiers. You see various different soldiers, though. Some kind of bored of this and just are like kind of talking amongst each other. And so, why are you laughing?
Nothing. I just thought of something I thought was funny.
Oh,
I'm
You
sorry.
did?
I was thinking about Gator being a barracks bunny, and it made me laugh.
oh, what is?
Barracks
Oh,
bunny.
barracks funny. That's
Because
a
you're just like,
terrible.
I don't know if you guys interact with soldiers today, and I was like, no, Gator was keeping. So he escaped.
He had to go be with his boys.
Or he was hopping barracks.
Jesus Christ. That's awful.
Well, behind the curtain action, what goes on in my head?
Yeah.
Bro, gate out.
Gator, yeah.
Oh fuck.
I
Ah,
agree.
Of course. I feel like this happens every campaign. I name one character, and their name is taken out of context every time.
Not your mama.
Anywho,
So there's a
We
lot
will
of
continue to do
soldiers.
a
so.
lot of different
Bro, I'm
soldiers
gonna
around.
go
Yes.
take a violent piss. All right, if
You
anyone
sound like
hears like chicken being
80%
fried, don't
of the
mind
crowd.
it.
Damn,
Sorry, I
boy.
couldn't hear you over the one talking about chicken being fried.
That's not what he was
What
talking about.
percentage of the crowd would you say is these soldiers?
30%. Ish. Give or take 5%, but you can tell like 30-ish%.
Okay. And the other like 70% is like just normal people.
Civilians of various kind, people of all walks of life. There are richer individuals, poorer individuals, got them all in here.
Hmm.
The circus is a place that all classes can enjoy of the social economic
Well-
stature.
Don't know if they'll enjoy this.
Uh-oh.
I want to snap my own neck.
Um
Can I mage hand?
what do I make him roll for this?
Are
Athletics.
you actually snapping your own neck, or are you?
Yes.
I think you roll survival.
No, that's not what
No,
you
no, hear
roll.
me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Roll survival, and the lower the number, the more successful you are.
And you're not allowed to fail it. I accept this. Roll survival.
19.
19.
It's just
literally like
you
you
crack
just
your
pop
neck
your
and
neck a little
you,
bit.
you actually feel a little looser. You seem to have removed a knot that was in your neck.
Bro, I need that right now. Holy shit.
I've been cracking my neck back like the entire session.
Cracking more like cranking. Got him.
Stop that.
Got him. Prying.
High five.
Damn, Tyler's been given that good neck.
What?
God
heard him.
damn. Do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard him. I do. I do
Okay,
know that.
Ugly,
I do
yeah.
know what
So
you're saying.
your neck pops, but it doesn't. You don't break it by any means.
Can I go over and snap his neck?
You want
I
to
got
snap
you.
his neck?
No.
You want to go snap his neck?
I have a -1 in strength. I don't think I physically can.
You put
You
the
don't
knot
know
back in
until
his
you
neck.
try.
I like
Yeah.
reset his head on his neck.
Just completely swivel that thing 180.
It ruins the effect if I try it again in front of these people. I'm just going to do the performance.
Okay, roll your performance check.
14.
Okay, you're
14.
definitely doing better than Gator. You're actually able to balance on the
not
ball and
very
do whatever
hard,
tricks you
my
want.
guy.
That's not very hard. Gator rolled consistently below 5, so for performance in particular. Yeah, so
It's like there
you're
was a flex, and then it turned into just like kind of like pity.
yeah. He was strong. He wasn't very good at performing. He was just a strong individual.
Strong boy,
Strong boy.
big boy.
Question.
Yes.
Could I get advantage since you said I feel looser?
Shh. You know what? Sure. I'll give you advantage because I use those words in particular. I will give
Never
you
mind. It doesn't matter.
mind.
Let me stop you right there.
It didn't mean shit. Okay. So as your performances kind of come to a close, the next two to make their way out is Katmi and
Tutu.
MTech. What'd you say? You
I
said
was
bless
copying
you,
you. You
Mom.
said tutu.
Oh, I thought you said bless you because I said Katmi and MTech.
I mean, I can say bless you as well if you want me to.
No, you're good. They come
I'll
out and
bless
begin.
you.
They begin doing their performances. Can I make this disappear? Ah! I'm just gonna drag this over here for now. So the fire dancers make their way off of the field, unless Colton wants to remain there.
I will not.
Okay. You can move yourself as wanted. The freaks can stay out if they would like. As the magicians begin doing their stuff. Begin doing their various, producing fire and growing plants out of nowhere and all these other fancy card tricks, stuff like that. Before Sai comes out. She's going to stop in the middle of the field while MTAC and Katmi are going to come from either side of her. One of them pulling from their bag a large kind of, I guess the only thing to describe it as would be like a sheet, and essentially tossing it over her. And as they yank it from her, she vanishes from the spot that she was in and reappears on the top of the high dive. That for some reason puts her offset on it, but she's on the top of the high dive now.
It's part of the Shadow Wizard money gang. God damn. I agree.
Yes, and as this kind of is happening, the other acrobats, which I'm not going to bring their tokens out, come out and begin to do their, trapeze performance, as well as Kistar doing the tightrope along the top. As I'm going to roll a check for Sai real quick. Yeah, Sai is going to dive off of the high dive and land into the pool. Barely making a splash of any kind as she lands into the very shallow pool that this is. It's maybe like 3 feet deep. She disappears into it without really making much of a splash before kind of getting up, just climbing out and like making her way into the back, disappearing out of sight.
She makes a whoosh.
Yes, a whoosh. And it is now for Leon's thing, the knife thrower.
Right.
So you head out. Castro kind of following you, kind of scurrying along.
Yeah, Leon's just gonna hand Castro his bow and an arrow, and it's just like, and he just like stops somewhere, and he takes another arrow, he sticks it in the ground, and then like skewers an apple in onto the end of the arrow, and he puts it in between Castro's legs, and he's just like, "Don't move, and you're gonna try to shoot me."
He kind of pauses and he kind of gives a nod. So are you trying to catch the arrow? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, I'm gonna do something way better than just
Wait a
catch it.
minute. So it has the apple on the end of the arrow. You're trying to
Yes.
catch the apple with your face, aren't you?
Whoa, the apple's on the end of no. And another arrow, not the
Oh,
one he's
another arrow.
shooting. Because that apple is stuck in the ground between Castro's legs.
Oh, you're trying. Oh, you're doing a deflect thing because you're a monk. That's right. I remember. All right, I'm gonna roll an attack roll for Castro. Okay. What's your AC?
It's a 16, but like
You can
Leon's
fit. Yeah,
not-
he does hit. I'm just asking just to like see
Yeah.
how accurate he does hit. So yeah, the arrow does come flying towards you.
so the bow is a d6 damage die.
Yes, I will roll the d6 for it. He rolled max damage.
Okay.
So that's a 6 plus, I think, his dex, which is I think it's a +3. So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah. No, I negate that damage just immediate. So Leon just like watches as the arrow comes to him. He just snatches it out of the air, like does a spin, and then fucking flicks it into the apple under Castro's fucking leg.
Roll an attack roll to make sure you don't hit Castro.
All right. That's 25.
Okay. Yeah, you throw this arrow. It sails, but before Castro can even react, who actually drops your bow in kind of fright because he didn't know the plan. Um, and the arrow goes through and strikes the apple, splitting it in two, and then sticks in the dirt not far behind it. You hear several of the soldiers and stuff just kind of like let out like just like these shouts of excitement from it because obviously any kind of dangerous thing they're all for. um, and the crowd kind of cheers a bunch. Cammy and MCAC both at the side of this kind of make their way back into the back one by one. Is there anything else you want to try to do after you do this performance?
Nah, dude.
Okay, you do that, and Abel, it would be about your time. You hear Castro let out a loud whistle, and you see the monstrosity cart just swing open as all of them come running out one by one into the arena to meet up with Castro. Danny, are you staying where you are? You holding your ground? Daniel,
Yeah.
are you holding your ground as these beasts come running in your general direction? Kind of just like out. They're not going to hit you clearly, but like they are
I'll
coming
be
close.
Gucci.
You'll be Gucci. All right.
I'll be aight.
I'm gonna get all of my animals out as well. I'm just gonna follow Castro's lead.
Boo.
Okay.
Bogart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I definitely agree.
I'm gonna have a couple of them. I'm gonna have the dogs like balancing on some balls. Um,
Again with the balls.
yeah, I'm gonna enlarge.
Oh, he's enlarging them.
I'm gonna enlarge Spring here, and then
Bro, can you use that spell on me?
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna I'm gonna do the like snake charmer trick, but with a now what fuck she would be 25 feet longer. She was 15 to begin with.
She would
Bro,
become
I would
one
take like
size
2 extra
larger, so
inches.
she goes from large to I think it's giant or huge. Huge is the next step.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah, she
It's
becomes
huge.
huge.
Okay, so she becomes huge. Um, yeah, I don't know what that size is, but like I agree.
I'm gonna roll a few checks for Castro real quick. Oh yeah, he's succeeding in this. Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Roll animal handling to make them do performances.
Okay. Let's see.
And then give me a
Oh,
description of
plus I have
exactly what you're
advantage.
doing.
Huh?
Give me a description of exactly what you are doing.
Um, dogs balancing on balls, able doing snake charmer with spring. I got a 24 for animal handling. I don't know what I want.
Bramble to do.
I'm gonna keep Bramble in his little place.
Bramble's taking a nap.
Yeah, Bramble's had a long day. He's pretty eaky.
Okay. Okay. You see. I need to make a second ball. You see both Snuffles, the owlbear, on the other side of the arena, and Sir Mangord, both balancing on two separate balls. The owlbear doesn't look all that comfortable. Sir Mangor gets to the point of like lifting his hind legs up, kind of almost doing a handstand on the ball. While off to the side, you see, while you're doing your performances, of course, you see Mittens seems to be. I have them in the wrong order. Holding up Kistra, using the kind of tendrils on her back. As Kistra's almost doing some sort of like acrobatic like handstand using these tendrils. Clearly Castro is, doing some crazy shit that he's apparently been practicing when you haven't been around. But I rolled very high for him, so he's able to do a lot more. And as this kind of, if there's any more tricks or performance items that anyone else wants to do, this is now your time to speak. As the performance would be coming to an end by this point. Take your silences as there is not. Okay.
Silence is key.
Yes, silence seems to be key. As for the final performance, or the very final part of said performance, those of you that wish to come out for the final part, I can't fucking click on this thing. Let me have it. Can I please have big circle? There we go. The circle with Malachi, not Malachite. Malachi seems to sink back down, allowing him to kind of do his own. He's usually one of the ones in the final finale, or like the final part of the whole thing. Pystro comes out if Colton would also like to come out to aid in the final performance. I take his silence as no. Unless
Who are
he
you
is
talking to?
you. Are you
You,
willing to come out
dog.
to the
What?
final performance? You are the fire dancer. Would you like to come out and help Pystro and Malachi start wrapping this
I
thing up?
suppose.
You suppose? Okay, you can put yourself out there. Though no one else comes out for this final part, it just seems to be this group in particular. Unless one of the, I think the only person left was Leon and Danior. Danior's. Why did Danior get up with Cyril?
He's just chilling. He's
He's
pimp
just chilling.
chimping.
As this final performance, everyone roll me one more perception check who's out on the field.
Reception.
Or performance. I'm saying wrong words. It's getting to
Well,
that
it-
point of the night.
Performance or
16.
Just do performance.
Hey, I got a 5.
Actually, I'll let
I
you
got
do
a
animal handling. I'll
7.
let you do animal handling if you want.
I
Oh,
crit
oh,
fail and got a 5.
You got a 5.
No,
Crit
I,
fail 5.
Nat 1-5.
I
Yep.
got a 9. Not much better.
I got a
God.
16.
Damn. Okay.
I have not I've been rolling like shit today.
Oh wait, you said animal handling?
Yeah, I'll let you do animal handling because yours is a very different case.
Oh, okay. And then I got a 15.
Okay. Uglai,
Which is a lot.
after doing your little tricks for so long, you finally hit a point of imbalance. Finding yourself landing face first in the dirt and your beak actually sticking into the ground. And it takes you a moment to actually get it out.
No, I just sit there.
You just sit there like an ostrich?
I land there and I don't move.
Just lay there face down?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ugly goes down and you're just gonna lay there. You hear several laughs coming from soldiers that are nearby. What did Colton roll?
16.
16. Okay. It's not as extravagant as before, but you do, you're helping Malachi with the flames as you produce more and kind of add to the effects of his dance. Abel, you're able to continue the tricks that you have and have your wolves do any sort of final finale pieces that you have. And
They do their thing.
Danior, were you just doing your magic as before?
Yeah, but really poorly right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you go to like perform some illusions or something, you accidentally like flash yourself and kind of like blind yourself temporarily and kind of fall over, just in the dirt, kind of like hands over your face.
Nice. Right next to Cyril.
Right next to Cyril. And
He's like, oh, cool.
as the performance kind of comes to the end and, things wrap up and the lights go out, you hear the kind of entire circus kind of break into cheers and applause and such. The disc that Malachi is on disappears, allowing him to land on the ground, and everyone begins to make their way back into the back tent. If you would like to move your characters back there.
I guess. I
Yes.
guess I could do that.
Like, you can stay out front if you'd like, but
I'm not gonna make you, but
yeah, I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I'm
make
just
you
gonna keep my character there.
read. No. You hear Cyril making like closing remarks and people beginning to get up and leave as you all kind of make your way into the back. It's bugging me. I'm moving some things. I assume Ugle is just gonna lay there in the dirt. He's just unmoved.
Yeah.
Just refuses to go anywhere. Okay. The rest of you, as you all kind of regather in the back, because is anyone gonna pick up Ugle or try to, or is Ugle gonna get left
No.
out in the ring?
Oogle getting left.
Ugle getting left. Okay.
Actually, I will go get Oogle.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to kind of drag him up unless he retaliates. Are you just gonna let this happen, Ugle?
I'm just letting it happen.
Okay, yeah. You're able to pick up Ugle and drag him back towards the main area. So wherever you move, I'll move him. He cut out.
Yippee!
Okay. So as
I'm
you
back
all,
there. I can't
yeah.
move my character. At the moment.
As you all kind of regather into the back, Cyril steps out from his little ringmaster's box, kind of getting to the bottom of the steps, kind of doing a mildly slow applause, and just says, "That was a wonderful performance for your first night here. Better than I expected, to be honest." He says, "All of you deserve a good night's rest and, well, more time in the festival tomorrow, if so be. I'll see about possibly other accommodations, though, for tomorrow." And after he says this, he actually is going to walk out into the arena and disappear out there. Any RP you guys are gonna do? Because I can only do so much here.
I'm losing brain.
You
cells.
said first performance?
Of this country.
Oh, okay.
For
I was
this,
like, huh?
yeah, no. This was the first one here. He's saying. See, Ugle is just going into his room.
Honestly, same. That was a terrible performance for me.
The two of you just kind of go and just like face down.
I'm gonna go
into
sulk in
this.
my room.
All right.
Would I be able to tell if Owlin boy is still here at all?
I would say, upon you getting back to the cart, you would notice a piece of paper tacked in a small kind of note tacked inside of the cart, kind of hidden away. That just says, in very, very nice handwriting. I may have found a few things. Meet me in the main arena at midnight.
All right. I'd guess I'd rest until midnight then.
Okay. I'm gonna make an assumption here. It's a dangerous one. Is Leon going to just drink himself to death tonight?
You're
Sure.
damn right he is.
For 2 hours.
Damn
on the
right.
table that he's going to drink himself to death at for the rest of the night.
Okay. We know where you'll be. It's a sick beat, bro.
Thanks. I'm reading.
What? that's
Wow, no way.
that's not the sound I expect for reading.
I'm reading cookbooks.
Clearly, you're
right now.
not reading correctly.
Apparently. Apparently I've been doing it
I'm reading
wrong all these
cookbooks.
years. You're reading cookbooks.
Yeah, I have 2 cookbooks in front of me. One is The Hero's Feast, and the other one's Necro Nom Nom Nom.
That is
Nice.
the best name for a cookbook I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, it's all Lovecraft based shit.
Oh
It's
lordy.
pretty great.
Okay, so if there's nothing else for anyone else, we'll go back to Abel. Abel, midnight rolls around. It will
Yeah.
be roughly that time to make your way into the center.
I'm not gonna move my character, but yeah, I'm going there.
Okay, we'll drop the curtain for this because we're not using the map, then I won't have it on screen. So, you go into the main arena. It'd probably be better if I describe this anyways and not have to worry about the map. You go into the main arena and you come upon an odd kind of scene going in there. You see in the center of it, kind of in a ringed shape, this kind of curtain that seems to go from the very top of the space all the way down to the ground, covering about a 10-foot by 10-foot, like a 10-foot radius, essentially. But yeah, this is what you do hear muffled sounds coming from behind this curtain, and occasionally you see it shifting, as if someone is pushing against it and then pulling back.
Okay. Interesting. Go investigate.
Okay. You approach this. You approach the curtain. The muffle is getting obviously a bit easier to hear as you get closer, and you can hear from within the curtains a somewhat familiar voice. And there is a moment that you see a hand kind of breach this curtain. A small journal falling from their feathered hand.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. And you hear the kind of fight from within this curtain seem to be getting more and more kind of ferocious, I guess would be the word. Before you see the individual, or you see the familiar Alan kind of collapse out of this curtain, his upper half only being visible, before he kind of looks towards you and then begins to get dragged back into the curtain.
Shit, I'm gonna rush in. What's back there?
You're gonna rush into the curtain
Yeah, behind the curtain.
where he's getting dragged back into.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll something. You push your arm into this curtain. And you feel like necrotic energy from within this curtain. A mixture of that and like intense heat. And you are going to take 5 points of necrotic damage and 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And the Allen individual kind of tries to shove you back as he's getting pulled more in. And he, as he, looking in a panic, just says, no, get away from it. He says, take my journal and use what is inside.
Okay, I'm gonna snatch his journal. Am I able to get a good look at what's dragging him away?
You can't see anything but curtains. And you see the curtain itself actually moving to like pull him in.
Um, can I cast? Hold up, I'm just reading this real quick. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on him.
Okay. You cast the spell. His form getting bigger, allowing him to kind of pull against this curtain more. Beginning to try to drag himself away from it, making very little progress, if any.
Uh, as a, I think I could use this as a bonus action. I will also, as a bonus action, summon the bear spirit. So he gains +5 temporary hit points, and also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay. So he does.
So
Yeah.
between the two, the other, I think, Enlarge will increase his strength checks and saving throws by. Oh, I think it gives him proficiency in them.
I think he gives you advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so then yeah, he'll just have 2 advantages.
You have to check me on that one, but I think it gives you advantage. If it's anything like Giant's Might, which I think it is essentially the same effect.
Yeah, it just gives you advantage. So he does begin to pull himself out a little bit, very little by little. You can see what feathers have been kind of underneath this curtain for a moment have been burned away. What skin that is exposed now has this like sickening like grayish, like black gray tint to it now, as it almost like the life was sucked from that section of his body.
Would I be able to cast another spell or not right now?
You can certainly try to cast another spell.
Would I be able to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level?
Sure.
Alright, I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Hold up, let me get my D8. Uh, 8 plus 5. 13 plus 5. He got 18 health back. That's all my 2nd level spots.
He kind of, as you do this, he almost seems to try to like gesture for you to get further away from him. And you do see him draw what looks to be a firearm. And reaches into one of the pockets of his coat and pulls out a singular kind of golden round and is going to point it towards the curtain and fire a shot.
It's a familiar curtain.
It's a familiar curtain. um, as he does this, you see the round kind of spray out almost like a burst of like fire.
Mm-hmm.
The curtain kind of wielding back, and you also notice that you've seen fire. You've heard firearms before. This one didn't make a
Yeah.
sound. This was very
Ah.
quiet. As it sprays out this fire, the curtain kind of yielding back a little bit, allowing him to kind of get to his feet, and he kind of grabs a hold of you and like pushes you away from the curtain, and he just says, as he's kind of pushing you away, like in a panicked voice, just kind of says, "Take the notebook and use it to get out of here." He says, "I don't have much time myself to get away before he comes back."
You get out of here as quickly as possible, and I'm going to mold earth to put a wall up between him and the curtain.
Okay. You see the curtain kind of writhing and reaching out, trying to like get a hold of whatever it can. It doesn't seem to know where he is. It just seems to be reaching out wherever it can.
Um, uh, how close are we to the front entrance?
It would be opposite side of the curtain. You'd have to make a wide berth around the curtain to get to the front entrance.
Would I be able to open up a tunnel for him to pass safely underneath the curtain and
It would take more time than him just running around the curtain.
okay.
The curtain seems to only have like a 10-foot reach beyond its 10-foot radius. So
Okay. Well, I would drop in large. The bear spirit is still active. I would simply touch him before running and with the book and just I'd cast guidance on him so he'd have a D4 added to any ability check.
okay, are
Um,
you're running back towards the
oh,
back of the tent?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll also roll for stealth. I would just want to make sure that he's able to get out as long. I just want to be able to see that.
Okay. Um, you watch him run towards the exit as you kind of are making your way to the back as well, and as he kind of looks back to you and kind of gives you a thumbs up for a moment, you
Oh, don't do
see
that. Don't do that.
you see him gasp and clench at his chest, the light in his eyes immediately disappearing as he drops. And a moment or two later, you see Cyril step out from the shadows, not too far from him, just looking down. Doesn't seem to notice you, though, but he is looking upon the individual.
I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, okay, I don't have advantage. So that was 13 plus 8, 21. And I haul ass to back to my cabin.
Okay. Yeah, you get back. Quickly, hiding yourself away within your space. Probably an hour or so passes before you can hear Cyril kind of slowly walking around the kind of back area. Roll me a. I'm gonna look at your stats here and see what I want you to roll. I want you to roll me if your character sheet will load. There we go. Yeah. Roll me survival. This is an act of playing dead, essentially, or acting like you are asleep.
Um,
You have advantage on
so
this.
I do, and I got a 15 plus 8. I am blanking on math right now, but I'm pretty sure 22, 23.
Okay. Yeah.
God bless
He-
him advantage because the other one was a 3.
You hear him stop behind you for a moment. By the way, you barely beat his passive insight. He just stops behind you for a moment and just kind of stands. You can hear him on the other side of the bars of the cart, just standing there for what feels like hours on end, when it's only been a matter of seconds, before he grunts and simply makes his way back to his quarters, the door closing on the opposite side of the room. The tension in the air that had kept you still breaking and kind of dissipating, leaving a very stressed atmosphere for you. And I think that's a good place to end. Thoughts, opinions, questions?
Nervous, shitting bricks, hashtag Swifty.
Very swifty, yes. Gotta get swifty. All right. Well, I'll do the outros real quick. So we hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, and you want to catch us in future episodes, whether this campaign or another campaign, go check out the Twitch page and give us a follow. Join the Discord or follow us on Twitter. Twitter is not the most reliable. Do the Discord or the Twitch. And if you want to catch up on
It's actually
previous
not Twitter
episodes-
anymore.
It's not Twitter. What is it?
No, he rebranded.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's called X now.
Oh,
That's not a meme, by the way.
I'm questioning whether you're fucking with me
Hold
or
on.
not.
You can
Yeah,
Google
I
it.
thought
It's
that
not
was a
Twitter
fucking
anymore.
meme.
True.
No, it's real.
That's not a fucking meme.
No, it's real.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
let's finish the outro. If you want to catch up on past episodes, check out the
Yeah,
YouTube
follow
page.
the X.
Yes, yeah, go follow us on X. If you go check out the YouTube page where we have all the playlists curated.
We don't have a
just for you.
threads.
We don't have threads. And you can watch episodes from beginning to wherever they left off, whether that was discontinued, finished, or still in the making. I have to say discontinued. But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.